Good morning, and thank you very much for taking the time to speak with me today. I'm really excited about this interview and also about the opportunity to talk about why I see Wellington Management as the right place for my future in the asset management industry. For me, Wellington stands out as a truly global firm because it manages over 1 trillion US dollars across more than 60 different client locations. And as a global business student in a double degree program, I can imagine that you can imagine that this international dimension is highly appealing to me. But to be honest, what attracts me even slightly more, due to my strong quantitative interests, is Wellington's deep research culture, with more than 800 investment professionals, and of course also the sort of live global mindset with 18 offices around our whole world. As reflected in the 2024 ESG Excellent Award, for its innovation in ESG risk applications, Wellington also more or less stands out as a firm that does not just react to change, but actively trying to prepare for it. And this kind of forward-looking philosophy somehow strongly resonates with me because I'm quite confident that my skill set would allow me to contribute quite meaningfully here for your company. However, I'm very aware that portfolio management today is no longer just about picking some random stocks. With the rapid developments in AI, it increasingly requires, from my perspective, the ability to combine human insight with the advanced analytical tools AI also offers, and I believe this is something I can directly deliver to you. Through my coursework in data analytics back at Rutland University and also my work with Python, I have developed quite strong data-driven decision-making skills. And I believe that those skills will be quite crucial for navigating the growing complexity of data in the future. However, I was also able to sort of apply that knowledge to a professional context during my internship at KPMG, where I gained some sort of hands-on experience in financial modeling and also developed more or less a solid understanding of both the opportunities but also limitations of AI in financial decision-making processes. However, in addition, my academic course on AI as well as innovative sustainability here at DCU gave me also a clearer understanding of the importance of governance as well as explainability and human oversight when using those advanced tools. And hence, I believe that I can make a quite big contribution to ensure compliance for Wellington's clients also in the uncertain times of AI. But beyond those technical skills that I've just mentioned, I believe that also I bring a high degree of adaptability as well as resilience, which I see relatively critical in the future of asset management. Because during my gap year, I worked and also lived in very different countries and in very different cultures, which were quite unfamiliar for me. And as you can imagine, I was really forced to communicate with complete strangers at the young age of 18, which used to be a huge challenge. However, this experience sort of strengthened my interpersonal skills and also taught me how to remain resilient, adapt quickly, and most importantly, make decisions under uncertainty. And I see these qualities as absolutely critical when trying to navigate future volatile markets and geopolitical risks in asset management. Furthermore, communication is one of my strongest assets. As a scholarship holder and also group speaker at the Konrad Adenauer Foundation right here in Ireland, I regularly participate in political but also economic discussions. Furthermore, I have lots of experience in national debating competitors that more or less have trained me to communicate quite complex ideas to diverse stakeholders. Furthermore, my international background goes more or less hand in hand with what you at Wellington try to find, the global footprint. Through my double degree program and also my strong participation in NMUN in New York, I've developed a relatively good understanding of international politics, which will definitely give me the ability to assess how geopolitical developments can translate into investment risks, but also into opportunities. Overall, I strongly believe that the most successful portfolio managers of the future will basically be the ones who are able to complement analytical strength with ethical awareness, adaptability, and most importantly, strong communication skills. And to be honest, this is exactly where I see my strengths. So this skill set has already enabled me to secure an internship with Wellington in London, so at your company as a research analyst. However, I would be quite highly motivated to sort of build on that experience and also continue contributing to Wellington in the future, that we can together address the thrilling challenges, but also the great opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you for considering me.